Fancy deep-fried frogs with meat stuffing? They always say that frogs taste like chicken, and they do. That in itself is comforting. Just close your eyes and imagine you're eating chicken if you're having second thoughts on eating this. BETUTE Dagang is quite popular in Pampanga. These frogs are those that roam around farms during the rainy season. They'd remove the skin, season it with salt and pepper, and stuff it with sautéed ground pork. If you're an avid fan of Andrew Zimmerman's show, Bizarre Food with Andrew Zimmerman, you might have already come across adobong uok. They live in dead coconut logs. Natives would collect them and eat them raw or cooked adobo style. It has an interesting texture and taste that people from around the globe are a fan of. BALUT is a developed duck egg, which of course means that there's a little baby duck inside it. It's very popular among the locals. It has this bit of broth that has a distinct taste, and some egg yolk and hardened albumin. Some would put vinegar in it, others would just put a bit of salt. It originated in the town of Pateros. Bat stew is an actual exotic food in the Philippines. Locals treat them as chickens in the cave because of its taste. You can eat almost all parts of a bat as well, similar to a chicken. You only need to remove its skin and glands to get rid of the foul odor, then put some spices for a great stew. These creepy crawlers might put you off a bit, but you might be surprised how other cultures also eat red ant eggs, like in Thailand and Mexico. In Thailand, they cook it with lemongrass, garlic, and chilies. In Mexico, they call it as escamol and they serve it pan-fried in butter and spices. Ilocos serves it sautéed with garlic and tomatoes. Dinugwan is a Filipino savory stew usually of pork offal, typically lungs, kidneys, intestines, ears, heart, and snout, and meat simmered in a rich, spicy dark gravy of pig blood, garlic, chili, most often siling haba, and vinegar. Soup number 5 is particularly disgusting for most foreigners because it is made from bull or ox genitals. This dish too is supposed to make a man more potent. Would you eat this? TUSLOB means dip and BUOS means bubbles in Cebuano, the language spoken in the Visayas region of the Philippines. This Cebuano food is made from pig's brain, pork liver, or intestines, optional, onions, oil, soy sauce, fish sauce and other various seasonings. It is basically a local dip made of the mentioned elements. Often balls of sticky rice are dipped in this dish. This one actually isn't as bad as it sounds. Brains sort of have the texture of scrambled eggs. From afar, you could easily mistake PUYOY for isa or small snakes, but they're actually eels on skewers. PUYOY is a type of eel that is locally abundant in the town of President Roxas in the province of Capiz. These snake-like creatures are grilled over charcoal just like barbecue and enjoyed by locals and adventurous tourists alike. In Palawan, one of the most popular exotic delicacies you can try in local restaurants is TAMILOK, or woodworm. TAMILOK is a type of mollusk with a long, slender body that inhabits the branches of mangrove trees. This fresh, salty, and slimy delicacy, which tastes like and has the same texture as oysters, is often served ceviche-style immersed in calamansi and salt. Not all rats spread disease and lurk in the dark and dirty corners of the city. Another dish from Pampanga, field rats are a common dish, simply cooked either grilled or adobo style. These rats come from the rice fields and eat mostly rice and grain. The rats are skinned and their innards are discarded. Unlike the Kamaru, field rats are mostly eaten by locals as not many people are comfortable having rats in a restaurant menu. The Philippines does have a lot of things to offer. Eating these exotic food would just amp up the ultimate vacation experience. Try these exotic foods in the Philippines to enjoy a great experience today. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Happy eating!